suggesting an idea. I've gotten to know Scott over, well, I made a documentary with him. I don't know whether you've seen
The Captains.
I fall in love with all those guys. I mean, all the guys and girls. The effect of doing a documentary. I'm going to answer your question because there's actually no answer. I have no recollection of pitching an idea. I did, but I'll tell you what. Don't let me forget. I did pitch something, or I've got a pitch in mind. Don't let me forget the addendum to this monologue I'm about to begin. I've been doing documentaries. So I started with the Captains, I think, and then I've done 10 documentaries, mostly in the science fiction area, and found some fascinating things, and found that doing a documentary, the likes of which I've been doing, is like writing a story, a detective story, where you have to go and find the facts. And as you find the facts, it alters what you said before, only in this case it's against the policeman who would go back to the witness. I sort of can't go back. So I'm stuck knowing more now than I did yesterday, but I can't go back. So I found that exploring each one of these captains the way I did in conversation, sort of asking them about their life and what they loved and what they liked and what they hated and what they did and what they wanted and what effects were on them, what affected their lives, because I was their peer and because they knew I was not there to disparage them or to make fun of them or to harm them in any way. I was there just to explore. They explored with me and they engaged me in conversation, so I got to know them. I got to know the actors of Star Trek better than, I made friends with them within days. They became some of my best buddies. And so Scott Bakula, I feel the same way. He comes up to my house for football and things like that. It's great. So I do not recollect pitching anything to Enterprise. But some months ago, I was in front of a group of people like this, and somebody asked me, why don't I do the half-hour comedy, the Big Bang Theory. Right? So I said, well, it's a half-hour series, I don't do that. But, I've been asked that a number of times. I said, how many people, I asked this audience, how many people would like to see me on the Big Bang Theory? But they did even more. They got up and cheered. But you're sitting there, so I guess you don't care. Thank you. The half a dozen of you that stood up, I agree. So, okay. So it was like on a Sunday. So on Monday morning, I called the executive office of the Big Bang Theory, Chuck Lorre, and I met him. So I said, can I speak to Chuck Lorre? Who is Shatner? Oh, Shatner. There's a lot of waiting around, scurrying. I hear footsteps and laughter. And Chuck Lorre comes up. He says, yeah, Phil Shatner. Oh, thank you. I said, I just stood in front of an audience. And they stood up and cheered because I said, would you like to see it? So, Chuck, do you want to write a story for me? He said, oh my God, I'm putting the phone down and I'm going into the writer's room right now. Fantastic. Write a good story because what's his name, the comic, won an Emmy as a guest. Was it? Bob Newhart. So Bob Newhart, apparently, I didn't see it. Did you guys see it?
Yeah.
Was it wonderful?
Yeah.
So I said, oh, that was together. So I said, do something like with Newhart. I'd love to play something really meaningful that happened. He says, great. So So 2-3 months go by. I'm wondering, what happened to Chuck Lorre? He calls, says, we got something. Listen, you come on, your I've forgotten exactly what it was. Anyway, it was an interesting idea, but it was kind of, could have been mocking. I said, but I don't want to be mocked. No mocking. We're going to treat it beautifully. And I said, fine. And my agents then talked to their agents. And they didn't have the money. So I'm not going to do it. Well, you can't just do it for less than what you get. Do you know what I mean? No, but because actors have a price. Like, you get so much an hour, and you go to get a job, and they say, well, what's your fee? And if you lower your fee, that's your fee. So it's the same with actors. This is what I get for, oh, well, we don't pay that. Uh-huh. And so that's where we are at. I wish I could have done it, but they're not paying me. I know. Write a letter. I never saw Big Bang Theory until it looked like I was going to be on it. And I started watching it. It's terrific. I would really like to do it now. Got it.
Kickstarter.
You do. Oh. Sign language. What do you do with your hands up in here? Oh, you got a camera. Are you filming it? Oh, you're filming the audience. I'll bet you turn it this way every so often. Next question.